Today we're going to be going over the nyanBOX, a device that I've been testing out every single day for the last 2 months, and I am in love with this thing. It's in my everyday carry, and you might have seen this device featured on the Guy with the Couch and Ryan Montgomery, as well as recently the Tucker Carlson podcast, Sean Ryan. That's the guy on the couch. Now I remembered. My apologies. But this device is amazing, and it's not just the hardware, it's the firmware that really gives it the edge above any other device. It's a true Wi-Fi pen testing device in the right that it can do some things that it probably shouldn't. Now before we continue, this video is for educational purposes only. Remember to only test your own hardware. Do not test networks or devices or anything that you do not have explicit permission to test on. Follow all local laws. I don't condone any illegal activity, and don't be a skid. There is a new feature on the nyanBOX that is just amazing. When it comes to Wi-Fi security testing, and as far as a red team tool in general, this thing checks off all the boxes. And there are a lot of updates coming in the coming future that'll simply blow your mind, because I've been able to test out some unreleased hardware, and what it's capable of, the collabs that are happening, is just amazing, man. And I can't tell you how much I love seeing more and more updates and more collabs and more just community come together to make some of the coolest devices, some of the coolest custom firmware, and some of the coolest hardware that you've ever seen. Now the things we're going to go over in this video is the updated firmware, the hardware. I'm going to show you guys the actual insides as we swap the cases. We're going to do it delicately because, man, as much as I love this case, I've wanted it in all black since I first got this thing, because, man, I love how it feels. I like tools that I can use every single day. And there's a lot of tools that are just beyond exceptional. And this is one of the everyday carries for me. And you might ask yourself, like, you might be glazing it a little bit. No, man. They've made it where there's a leveling system. And I like leveling systems like on this, where learning about vulnerabilities is also as fun as ranking up. And it goes from 1 to 99. And right now I want to say I'm at 53, and counter surveillance can help you level up a lot. The first thing we're going to do is power this little sucker on and go through the menu. You can see the boot up animation comes up as the Nyan Devices logo. And we have 3 options: Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and other. Now you can see it says level 53 on the top right hand corner, and if we hit right, it'll tell us what level we are, and I'm level 53, as well as the XP system. Let's go back. And the first thing we're going to type in is Wi-Fi, or tap into is Wi-Fi. We can Wi-Fi scan. And that scan, it'll like thoroughly go through everything and then list out each and every SSID. You want to perform a scan, that way you can figure out what's going on and do any further reconnaissance or attacks. Of course, we've got a channel analyzer, that way we can see what's going on in the airspace around us and how cluttered different Wi-Fi channels on the 2.4 gigahertz band are. Now the camera detector is one of my favorite features. It's scanning between channels, and we found one blink camera, so let's click to the right and it'll give us the information on that 2.4 gigahertz connected camera. We can also press right and fox hunt that camera in particular. Right now we're far away. That's really far away, and that's because there are no wireless, there are no wireless cameras connected around me. It's just wired cameras. Now this is one of my favorite features so far, and this is their newest feature, which is the camera deauthor. Now since the camera deauthor feature came out, I was able to switch all of my wireless cameras into wired cameras, which is why I can't show off the camera deauthor feature, because I don't have hardware right now to test it on, and I don't plan on using any wireless cameras after testing this. We always want to make sure we test our own hardware. This is one of those instances where, hey man, I can't get in trouble, but it does work, and that's kind of fantastic. As a matter of fact, I have a screenshot that I'll put right here of my Ring camera disconnecting. Now, of course, as far as Wi-Fi features, we have Wi-Fi deauthor and deauth scanner, as well as a packet monitor as opposed to the channel analyzer. You also have your typical beacon spam, which is actually so powerful that it's disconnected some of my IoT devices from my network. See this little badge right here? This is a nyanBOX SAO, and basically it's an add-on badge for either big badges you can find on conventions like DEF CON, for example. And this little badge lights up, but it also has a little hidden secret. Right now I have it focused on my own network, which is the closest network to it, and I'm giving myself permission to test my own network. And I'm going to hold down the button on the back until it flashes red, which there we go. It's flashing red, and let's see what comes up on the nyanBOX. We're gonna go over to deauth scanner, click that, and it just detected it immediately. We can also click mode, and select between modes and see what's going on different channels. And it's picking up everything. This is amazing. Now, it does also have the capabilities to launch a captive portal, pineapple detector. It's got a Ponagachi detector, Ponagachi spam as well, which basically means that if you got a Ponagachi nearby, it'll spam it with continuous messages that'll eventually crash the Ponagachi. Now, under Bluetooth, we have our typical BLE scan, a BLE inspector, where we can scan 4 devices and get as much information that we could possibly need about certain BLE devices that could be around us in the current area. Oh, like right here. The reason why I love BLE Inspector is because you can fox hunt any of these Bluetooth signals. So let's select my phone, which is right here, and then it'll tell us all of the information that we could possibly want on that device, and then fox hunt it, which that's a pretty strong signal. Now, you also have a nyanBOX detector, a Flipper Zero detector, Axon body camera detector, which is very accurate, helping you to detect the presence of a body camera in your vicinity. You also have Meshtastic detector, mesh cord detector, card skimmer detector, AirTag detector, AirTag spoofers, so we can sniff out AirTags and then spoof that AirTag. Now, I love these features like being able to detect Meshtastic and mesh cord just in case there is a LoRa tracker in your vehicle or in your vicinity, as well as card skimmers. That's a big feature, as well as AirTag detection, tile detection, Ray-Ban detection, BLE spamming, which is annoying on this device, might I say, Swift pair, Sour Apple, Sour Droid, BLE spoofer. All of these settings have been tuned to the max, so it's not like going to perform like other custom firmware that's available. All of these features are made to be refined to the most of its capabilities. It's amazing. Now, there are other features that are not just Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. There's a whole other tab, and that other tab gives you another edge to counter surveillance. Also, this video is sponsored by Midwest Gadgets and MidwestGadgets.org. Midwest Gadgets has so many tools when it comes to NFC, RFID that can help you take your NFC education to the next level. Also, they've got their new Piglet War Driver, which is made to just be left in a car, and it auto uploads to WDG Wars, Wiggle.net, and really is a worthy upgrade. Either you want to get it completed or the DIY PCB, which is really fun to build, easy to flash. Everything about it is made for simplicity. I gotta thank Midwest Gadgets because they've sponsored this channel since the very beginning, and I absolutely love everything in their catalog. Let's get back to the nyanBOX. If we go down to other, we have drone detector, drone spoofing, flock detection, device scout, scanning, analyzing, and it's done through the NRF24 as well as the ESP to help you get the most accurate reading. The flock detection is unlike anything I've seen before, and it's beyond accurate. Now, everything I just showed you is in the stock firmware of the Nyan firmware, but there's another different type of setting in the nyanBOX that you can only turn on with turning dangerous mode on, but we're not going to do that due to YouTube guidelines and restrictions. But there is an entire array of features that are only accessible after you accept a disclaimer. Dangerous mode has kind of been the talk of a little bit of controversy and people trying to take the moral high ground on features on a custom firmware that is built for red team engagements. And no matter how you feel about it, it all comes down to whatever the user does. It comes down to the user and what they use it for, either for education or actual engagements, because in case you missed the memo, it's built for red team engagements. Now let's swap out the cases and take a look at the PCB looks like on the inside, because it's beautiful. Also, I've been carrying it around and everybody compliments on how cute it is, and you'd be surprised how many people recognize this from different podcasts and want to try it out. It's been actually pretty cool. But they all say it's adorable, and I get that. It is adorable, but I want it in jet black. So let's swap it out. First, we're going to take off the nuts and the little ears. Taking a quick look at the PCB, I absolutely love the purple, and the silk screen is beautiful. We got our ESP32 Wroom32U, 3 authentic GT24 minis, USB-C for power and flashing, and on the front face we've got a color-changing NeoPixel right there, a tiny little OLED display, and 5 buttons. I'm also going to be upgrading the SMA to RPSMA, that way I can put some Wi-Fi antennas, like some really big Wi-Fi antennas. And there we go, all black, and I kept the pink buttons just because I think they look good as accents. I wish I had caps to put over this to make it pink, but I think this just looks fantastic. Now to wrap this thing up, how do I feel after testing this for about a month and a half? I love this thing. I love the ranking system. I love how powerful it is, and I like the form factor. Now that I have it in black, I like it 10 times more, but there's a lot more features coming very, very soon. I can't spoil too much, but I teased this add-on board that they've been working on. It's nowhere near done, so don't go bugging them about it, but they are working on add-on boards for the nyanBOX that will give it an edge from a lot of other devices that, man, I don't know how to say this. Being able to add features and communicate with an SD card, 3 ESPs, it just opens up a world of possibilities. There's a lot of collaborations, there's a lot of hidden secrets in the nyanBOX, as well as a hidden game, and I cannot wait to be able to showcase them because this device really does check off all the boxes. I appreciate you for watching this video. If you're interested in snagging yourself a nyanBOX, the website is nyanDevices.com. They've got a web flasher, they've got everything on there, and we have an easy to use setup guide that walks you through the entire process. The firmware is actually that good, and I give it a solid 10 out of 10, and I can't wait to see what else they have in store. I love your faces. We'll see you next time.